threat is very, very real, and people do live, I think, in fear, because the threat of an attack, not just in Paris as we've seen, but in Berlin and London, is very real. People are on high alert. We've chosen as a country, in my view rightly, to join America and to join France now in bombing the capacity of ISIS to organise in Syria as well as in Iraq.
I was going to ask, did David Cameron get it right last week?
I thought David Cameron got it right, and he had a very, very clear majority in the House of Commons. A number of my former colleagues from the Labour side voted with the government, so did the Liberal Democrats. I think there is a consensus in the country that we need to act, but there is a great deal of concern about what the plan is, because it's not easy to navigate our way through, and I'm afraid that with Assad and Putin in there as well, this is not a comfortable place for the West at the moment.
Do you think that Donald Trump's language, his rhetoric, as he's employed it, especially in the last 2 or 3 days, harms America's image among Europeans?
Yes. Yes, potentially. But of course it all depends, because I've been at Harvard for 4 months now. 4 months ago when I arrived, people were saying, of course Donald Trump will fade, but he's still there up in the polls. What he's succeeded in doing is uniting the political establishment left and right in America and in Britain in condemning easy solutions which actually divide and harm and will set back our efforts to combat the ISIL threat. To be in a position where the head of Scotland Yard, the London police force, intervenes in the American presidential election to condemn his words as being wrong and false and divisive, that's quite something to achieve. It shows you...
It's extraordinary. It really is. And
today in the House of Commons, Donald Trump united. People will see the normal premises questions, the cut and thrust, the to and fro. There was unity across both sides in saying this is wrong and dangerous and divisive and will harm the ability of America and Britain to move